what this is. You're going to eat it. I don't want you to eat it. Leave it. Good boy. Early start. Heading to Kentucky. So this was the week where Ozzie was dropped off at his owner's farm, that's Ginny Grigsby. Ginny actually contacted me about wanting to get a Mustang, and Ozzie was who I picked up for her in January. So it's been a long time, and I wanted to make sure that he was ready to come and be with her. And so now I'm giving her a little bit of a lesson on kind of his buttons, and as you can see, he's kind of testing certain things, but I'm both really happy with the outcome and how far he's come, and that's just really rewarding. On top of dropping Ozzie off at this trip, I also decided to pick up a 3-year-old racehorse up in Indiana. So it turned out to be quite the trip. Good boy. A cute face. Good boy. Finally, we're home. I hear you squeaking, little dog. So this is my new 3-year-old. This is First Chant, aka Joey, and he came from Indiana Downs. He was actually found through a contact of mine, Amy Paulus, which she does a lot of posting of racehorses on the internet. And I just happened to be scrolling and found this very nice looking horse, and kind of made my heart go pitter-pat and my gut started shaking. And so I looked at the video and showed my dad and decided that it was a good prospect to buy. I actually ended up buying him sight unseen, but I did do that through a trusted contact, which is Amy Paulus. And she does a really good job of helping find racehorses' second careers. So this was him the next day after arriving home. And his last race was September 24th. So, of course, he's full of energy. And he's also learning how to deal with the rope halter and kind of get off the pressure of the halter. And it's very typical of the racehorses. They kind of like to cock their head sideways and drag you sometimes. But he did start to settle down. And he actually wants to be very soft. He did start to get his ear on me a little bit, as you can see there, and does give me a little bit of a lick and chew in a deep breath. So it was very interesting to see how he thought about just the cavaletti. I did get a little bit of a insight to his insecurities as far as loading up on the trailer. He walked up to the trailer, but then said absolutely not until someone came up behind him and kind of said something behind him, and then he went, "Oh my goodness," and like ran and jumped on the trailer. So it was very interesting to see his brain. He goes up to it because he seems like he goes, "Okay, I'm going to go up to it," and then he's like, "Wait, I'm not sure. Wait, I'm not sure about that. Oh God. And then he goes and kind of goes off a little quickly. So what I'm looking for is I don't mind him wanting to assess it, but it's all just really fast for him. So I'm wanting him to, in order to gain confidence, to slow down, allow his head and neck to stretch out, and to assess the situation. I find it's very important to teach these young horses, especially in the beginnings, how to use their head and neck and to stretch down and to gain that curiosity, because that is how you can teach a horse to be brave and to get the confidence. So for him, going to the right was much harder than going to the left. And we didn't catch too much of it on film, but he would kind of try to manipulate my body so I was in a kind of a wrong place, and then he would drag me towards the gate. But I was able to get him to come back around. You see, he tries to just be completely detached and turn away because he doesn't want to focus. And he's all a little bit worried. And all we're doing is just walking over this little cavaletti. But eventually, by the end, he does start to figure it out. And it's just so funny. I'm not asking him to stop. He just stops right there. And it's a total mind thing for him. And it's just really going to be fun to watch how he progresses into a confident horse.
Yes, you did good, man. Yeah, you did. You're sitting. Finally. It took a while, didn't it?
So here we have Henri fully sitting for the first time. It had taken me about a week and a half of getting him to back up into, I used hay bales, and putting his butt on the hay bales, and then I transferred him into the shavings bin, which had worked for my previous Mustangs, and that allowed him a lot more comfort. And so he did it, and I was really proud of him.
Right here. Come here. No. Come here. Come here. That's good. Nope. We're still figuring out how to come here. Come here. There, good boy. That's it, you did it.
And of course, got Pocky in the back.
Pocket down.
Wow, look at all those dragonflies. That's crazy. You can like hear their wings.
So where are we going?
Cock of the Walk.
Tell me about Cock of the Walk.
Cock of the Walk is in Jackson, Mississippi, and this is where my Nana and Papa, we would go whenever we come here. And they give you giant things of fried catfish and fried pickles and pot of greens, and it's right next to the water, and so it's really pretty and a fun place to go.
Is because when I was little, I choked on a bone and I never got over it.
So it's not just catfish fishing.
No, salmon's good. Steaks good salmon. What other tuna steaks I love? Catfish is bottom dweller.
Oh, shush.
I have no use for a catfish.
Well,
A
you're
cat
gonna eat
and
it.
a fish.
Nana will
It's
be
catfish. It doesn't
smiling
work
up
right.
there. She's laughing right now with a little bit of a
Nana's
snort.
probably gonna be madder than hell that we're here
No,
without her.
no, she's laughing and there's a little snort in there.
There is that little
And then she goes, oh, I snorted.
Hi everyone. I'm making this video because the videos for the vlog have been a little sporadic, and part of that's from, going overseas and competing and doing the vlogs. It takes a lot of time, so it's just we've been getting tired, and so we haven't been able to be consistently doing it on the Mondays like we were used to. And then this past week my grandmother passed away, so it's been kind of an emotional week. I actually just got back from her burial last night over in Jackson, Mississippi, so looking a little rough, a little emotional. So everybody go hug your nanas. It's part of life. I mean, she lived a good life. She did have cancer, but she fought that. So anyway, it's just been hard. Hoping to get back. I'm excited to be back home and riding the horses and getting back going. So that's what horses are good for, kind of getting us back up and going and dealing with life. Life goes on, I guess. So just bear with us and yep. There we go.